Since the creation of Israel in 1948, Palestinians have been protesting against the occupation of their land by Jews. Today, the world is split, with some supporting and others opposing both sides. There are two main groups discussing this issue everywhere. However, an important point that is often overlooked is the role of the British Empire. The British decided to split Palestine, similar to how Kashmir was divided between India and Pakistan. They intentionally kept the border between Muslims and Jews narrow to prevent a stable government from forming. This allowed British control and influence to remain strong in the region. The problems caused by this division still affect the area today. In this short video, I'll explain the real reason for the tension between Israel and Palestine, which is the role of the British Empire. During World War I, Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire. On one side of the war were the Ottomans, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Bulgaria. On the other side were the UK, France, Russia, and America. The war weakened the Ottoman Empire significantly. Taking advantage of this, Sharif of Mecca rebelled with a promise from British spy Lawrence of Arabia to give them control over Arab lands. However, this promise was a trick by the British for their own benefit. As a result, the Ottoman Empire fell apart, creating divisions that increased tensions, including in Palestine. The British knew their actions would lead to instability in the Arab region and planned to use this instability to maintain control over these countries. The British and French, who fought together in the war, made an agreement to divide the lands taken from the Ottoman Empire between themselves. This agreement is known as the Sykes-Picot Agreement. During this time, they didn't consider the communities, races, or identities of different areas. Instead of creating states that made sense based on local populations, they drew borders that split communities apart. A major reason for the instability in the Arab region was the Suez Canal. This small but crucial canal connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Indian Ocean, making it essential for trade between Europe and Asia. The British, being business-oriented, saw controlling this canal as vital for their interests because it linked Europe and Asia over a short distance. Palestine was important because it was historically the homeland of Jews, who had spread throughout Europe over many centuries. Despite their attempts to make a deal during the Ottoman Empire, Sultan Abdul Hamid refused to cede Palestine, leading to rebellion. After the Ottoman Empire fell, the Zionist movement saw a chance to reclaim Palestine as their homeland. At that time, 87% of the people in Palestine were Muslims and only 13% were Jews. Instead of creating a state for the majority Muslims, the British supported the establishment of a Jewish state. To gain political support, British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour sent a letter to Walter Rothschild, a key Jewish leader, promising help to create a Jewish state. The British went back on their promise to give Sharif of Mecca control over Arab countries, and instead made a deal with the French to support the creation of a Jewish state in Palestine. They promised to split the territory if the French backed their plan. These agreements were kept secret, so each party thought the British were on their side. When World War II started and Hitler began persecuting Jews in Germany, Jews began buying land in Palestine and settling there based on the Balfour Declaration. They displaced the local residents, which led to a decrease in the Muslim population in Palestine, making them a minority. This change was a direct result of British actions, which ignored the wishes of the local people and favored the Jewish community for political reasons. In 1961, Israel went to war with Arab countries again. As a result, Israel took control of significant parts of Palestine, including Gaza and the West Bank, and declared Jerusalem as its capital. This led to the formation of the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO. By 2006, the PLO had won elections and controlled parts of the West Bank, while Hamas, a militant group, took control of Gaza. The conflict between these groups continues to this day. Historically, the Jewish community in Europe faced intolerance because some Christians blamed them for conspiring against Jesus Christ and his crucifixion. This caused them to be viewed as a minority or oddity in various places. In response, the Zionist movement aimed to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine, seeking control over all of Palestine rather than just a part. The leaders of this movement held extremist views similar to those found in other religions. However, not all Jews supported these extreme views. Even today, some people, including some in America, oppose the legitimacy of the Israeli state. Understanding this historical context can help explain the ongoing tensions between Israel and Palestine. If you learned something new from this video, please share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and thanks for watching.